Hey there everyone, and welcome to the last PvP video I'm doing of the current video clips which I have. In this one, there's no real focus. I mean, it's mainly just the last clips which I had which weren't featured in the other videos. But generally this is just me fighting against other strong opponents. You've got some knights in here, some wizards in here, not really archers, unfortunately. We had the archer video before. And so anyway, it's a few different matches in here. Each one's pretty good. To begin with, we've got beating up some two players. These are all me playing reasonably well against very normal kind of opponents. Well, I say normal, I mean close-ish to my power. This particular clip, I've got two videos here, and it was when it was at the time when there was lag. So I've got a bit of lag in this PvP. Just mentioning that first because you'll see it's not great. Anyway, this first clip we've got a archer, who's reasonable strength, and a knight who's strong. And then someone else who unfortunately isn't. So here it's really me fighting against the knight, and how that goes. That's the weak person that I knew. So the knight's already taken down the archer. Lovely quick kill there. Oh, sorry, I'll just get rid of the... Oh no, what's happening here? Sorry, the bottom panel is not disappearing, so you can't see my skill uses. Let's just go again. So... yeah, there we go. It's gone now. So the knight over here, come over to face him. You can see the lag on the death of the archer. So I go in. Now, I am holding back polymorph. That's really what I do well in this match. I know this knight's tough. I know I'm not going to be able to take him down unless I hold back polymorph, and I only use it when the knight is going to die. So Scourge here is actually offering a really good defense buff to the knight. I think it's like 25% damage reduction, which if the knight's using any other damage reduction, it stacks. So anyway, basically he's not really going to go down easily while Scourge is alive. So while I'm trying to damage the knight, I'm making sure I'm also watching the Scourge health. So Scourge is going to go down, his health goes low, so I polymorph, and as you can see, taken down very, very smoothly at the end. So I come in to take on this archer. Doesn't actually go particularly well because of the person respawning, but oh well, it kind of comes together. Comes together in the end. So I'm going to do exactly the same thing here now again, which is holding back the polymorph. So always going with Fiery Aura is the first thing. Unfortunately, actually, I don't think I had it at this point. Anyway, I start attacking him. As soon as his health goes low, polymorph, and he's dead. I'm not sure exactly what he was thinking when he was fighting me, whether he noticed what I was doing and tried to combat it, but anyway, that's what it was. I just wanted to mention there as well, as I go to this archer, I see he's there, I quickly background the cover. So that he can't hit me with anything except rain of arrows, and then he'd have to like run around the corner to attack me. Basically, it just gives me a little bit of time to set up with Fiery Aura, a Flame Breath, that kind of stuff, so I'm ready for the fight. So exactly the same thing again. Start hitting with different skills. I actually go to the side here because I think my defenses weren't quite ready, or I can't remember what it was. But anyway. Started hitting with him with stuff. The root effect from my spirit armor actually sent him flying a little bit, and then took him down there at the end. So there's not really anything more to show in this clip. Actually, I think I might get a quick kill at the end. Can't remember exactly. But anyway, I suppose I could talk about dragons. I mean, there are a few different dragons which are very useful. Yeah, that's it. I do get 2 kills right here at the end, very, very close to the end, and that's it. 1-1, got him. So 11-0. I'm quite brutal in some of these matches in this video, so apologies in advance if you don't like that kind of thing. So the real competitor here is Newster. Newster's from Hell's Finest. He plays very well. His power is very similar to mine. However, you'll see his armor is a lot higher. So actually, he's tougher than me. He has higher stats than me. He's mixed trinkets, which I go to show here. I'm pretty sure he's done it. So yeah, he's mixed trinkets, which is giving him that lower power but the higher armor. So yeah, he's generally just a bit tougher than me. So this is Newster on the right here. I go in with my lovely stun, which I like to do, and I polymorph the avalanche because I need to, as well as having that Fiery Aura ready. Now he starts healing up from his trinkets and stuff. I know my defenses have gone, so I run away, put on Healing Shrine. And then at this point, I use Fiery Aura again. He starts attacking me only after I put it back on, so he dies off. But yeah, that was a nice example of where I used Fiery Aura right at the beginning. I knew then when it was going to come back and that I could carry on fighting. If it was going to be longer, I probably would have just run away because, you know, he'd beat me if I don't have my defences on. Now, at this point, I was trying to make sure he got a kill, because it's actually about half the match gone already, and he hasn't got a kill, so I was kind of trying to tempt him into fighting me, but, you know, kind of fighting back a little bit, having some fun. I felt like I was going to win or something. I'm not sure exactly, to be honest, because I can't remember. But as you can see, I'm just kind of messing about a bit, and not really fighting properly. I think I was kind of seeing what I could do damage-wise with certain things there at the end. But we do have another proper fight now at the end, which is why I've continued watching. I realise I didn't talk about dragons properly, but I'll do that in another video, I think. And so you can see he had Vario already that time. Very well done when I went in there. But opening with Meteor Strike, it only activates the Fire twice on you, because there's the one hit from the standard damage, the one hit from the fire damage. So you're actually quite safe to hit them with that. Stuns them for 2 seconds. You can then either run away or you know, move past them or whatever. So I find that's a very effective way of dealing with people who use Variora. So that was that match done. So as with all these videos that I've been making, the matches get better as you go through. So this battle is probably the best example of a Variora battle between wizards that I've ever had. Mishka, it is Mishka? Yes, Mishka. So there is actually a fairly decent archer in this, which he comes out a bit later on. But it's Mishka mainly. This guy, very similar stats to me. I think he's got great, good elements as well. So very similar build to me. He's an Archangels, and yeah, he can play well. So start by dealing with the archer. Unfortunately, I hit him with a stun before he could really do much. So that was him gone. And I used Vario immediately. He had it there. I quickly got rid of his avalanche, and what you may not have noticed there is I was taking advantage of Flame Breath. So if you remember in the last video, I was talking about how Flame Armor was really bad because it kills you on other people's Variora. Flame Breath's really bad for that too. So I go in with Flame Breath. However, well, mine finishes. He puts his on. If you notice, I track his path completely because I'm just trying to get hit as much as I can from the Flame Breath, and it kills him off. So yeah, he failed there, but he comes back strong. We have a close match. It's good. So again, trying to deal with this archer quickly, and I do manage to get the kill. So we both, this time actually he delays his. He waits, so his Fire is on longer than mine. I know this, so I run away. I then prepare around a corner for him to come round, and I then hit him with Polymorph and just generally smack him with stuff. However, he used Healing Shrine very cleverly and backed into it, so he survived. Now that's when the archer came out. If you spotted that, the archer came out and just took down Mishka. Which I was surprised about at the time. I forgot that the archer was strong, so I was like, whoa, why did Mishka die? But yeah, it was actually the archer took him down nicely. So now I've got a lovely lead and I'm kind of feeling secure, but Mishka is very strong and he can pull it back. So at this point, we both put it on immediately. Do you see how he just stops attacking? We both stop attacking and we just put on Fariora. That's exactly what you do. And what he did in return that time was excellent. Absolutely excellent. Now, I don't normally use Mimic in PvP. However, he must have known at this point, okay, I'm changing it up. I'm going to use Mimic against Killer Dog, and I'm going to do it with Healing Shrine so I can double that. So he has Mimic on. He uses it just there, uses Fariora. He then uses Healing Shrine, so he knows he can tank my Fariora. He uses Flame Breath, and then that's me gone. I can't really buff up and attack back in time. He's damaging me, but healing up to survive the Fariora. And then that, yeah, took me down. So I was like, whoa, I was not expecting that. That's very good. I haven't really seen someone do that kind of thing to me. And again, immediately, using the Fariora, he does exactly the same thing again. You can see double Healing Shrine, uses the Flame Breath. However, this time, it doesn't quite work. I think it's because I use my Healing Shrine, and I just start hitting him with things. I actually have to use a potion there because he is beating me, in fact. I was struggling to use my skills. I think I was like hitting the buttons and it just wasn't really doing them, and they failed a little bit. But anyway, that was very intense in the end, actually. He could have taken the win from me had I not used that potion. So yeah, very well played by him. It's always excellent when you see someone reacting to the way you're playing. You can see with the first kill, you know, I took him down fine. The next kill, he was coming in with Fiery Aura quickly. After that, he got a technique, strategy to actually beat me. So yeah, that's awesome and very well played by him. Now this last clip, I'm going to analyse a fair amount. I've actually already shared this. This is probably one of the best PvP clips I've ever got. It's one match with 2 wizards and 2 knights, including myself, obviously. All of us are 100,000 power. We all have similar stats. I'm guessing I have higher elementals, but I can't say for sure. Now, the point I was making with this when I shared it into the PvP feedback thread is people were saying various kind of stuff, and they were saying that wizards and knights can't tank. Now, I do not believe this. I believe if you could use your defense skills properly, you can tank, and the only way to get past that is by using specific techniques like polymorph, or stun, or catching people when their defenses aren't there. Now, this video goes to show that, because if you watch my health never drops below 85% or so for the entire fight, except for when I get hit by a flowing blades and a flame cannon, which, they're heavy hitters, they're going to put me down lower. My health does not drop, I do not die, nobody gets a single kill in this match except for me, and yeah, I just feel like you can tank, and it's only with me playing the way I do that I managed to get those kills. And yeah, I'll stop it at points and point out what it is that I was doing. So they all in there together. So I go in and use Mad Squirrel straight away. Mad Squirrel, do my usual stuff, except because these guys are my strength and they've got some defense skills on, they didn't die to it. Magic Sword there. I'm gonna have to pull this back. So Magic Sword there actually had Fiery Aura on, which is why I didn't attack him immediately, even though his health was low. I waited a second, got him. The 2 knights come back in at this point. I don't have the defense skills, I quickly check. So then I change to teleport. Just gives me a second to then come back in with them on. This knight's off to the side, and I'm able to hit him with stuff. All he's got there is spikes, so I was able to stun him and then take him down with the Flame Breath and Flame Cannon. Again, I put him off these guys. One of them's running away. Why is he running away? Probably because he hasn't got defense, so I can take him down. And then here, I was really trying to draw out a Flame Cannon, because if you use a Flame Cannon on a Fiery Aura, you die. So what I did to him was I hit him with that stun thing. I then, Meteor Strike, I then put on Fiery Aura slightly too late, unfortunately. I seem to do that quite a few times in these video clips. Anyway, so I quickly checked Polymorph. I'm not sure if you saw that. I checked Polymorph because I knew it was coming, and I waited for it. I did it just as the guy respawned. That was my mistake in this match. But anyway, again, Knight running away, so I move over to him to attack him. He heals up. He heals up again, so I go, okay, that's not happening. Let's run back in here, run in with Fiery Aura right in the middle. This Knight's running. Why is he running? He's on half health, and he probably doesn't have any defense. So it took a little bit of a wiggle around some obstacles, but I put on Meteor Strike at the last possible moment before he got round the corner here. Meteor Strike, so then he gets stunned over here, gives me time to move in and take him out. This Knight was trying to grab that kill, I'm pretty sure, but yeah, that's not having it. He healed up again, so I'm just going to run past him now and head over to where the wizard is. Again, Fiery Aura, you can see Magic Sword, he knows his stuff, he's learnt now. He immediately put on Fiery Aura as well. And so then I attacked that knight when he came in. He actually reacted there as well by putting on Angelic Form. However, he probably should have healed up too. And then I took down Magic Sword as well at the end there. I actually managed to commentate on the second half of that quite well, keeping up with it. But as you can see, the end result was pretty crushing. I would say I apologise for it, but I realised about halfway through that match, okay, this is going so well, I'm just going to go with it and really try and do my absolute best. Anyway, that is it for these videos. I'm just going to get it playing through the first half again while I talk for a minute. So that's it for these videos. I've done a few clips with Tinkerbell, who's an amazing archer, showing me how good Static Field is. I'm going to be playing her a lot more and getting a lot more clips before then I make any videos out of that. I'm not going to make any videos over this weekend. However, going into the later parts of next week, I'll do some community PvP videos. I've got loads of clips there, so I'm going to really pick and choose and do the best ones to share with you all. If you're interested in submitting your own clips, please go to my Kings Road Guides Facebook group, where you can find me, Chris Blank. Just send me a message, let me know that you want to send me some clips, and then I will tell you exactly how you can send them to me. But that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed these PvP videos, and I'll see you in some videos soon.